Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
810, the Johnny Rock Show. You know I'm a big fan when I'm joking off air about episodes of some of the things she's done, like The Office, the dinner party episode. Melora Hardin, welcome back to the Johnny Rock Show. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
No, it's always better when you're here. How are things in Los Angeles this early morning?
You know, they're nice. It's a little chilly, a little cloudy here, but the weather's been beautiful, so it's all good. It's all good. It's a little early for me. I'm not this early riser person like so many people are. I like the sleeping in thing.
So I guess I guess you're not going to accept my offer of co-hosting the morning show for $14,000 a year. Oh well. Well, hey, the new horror film Clock on Hulu.
Yeah,
premiering this Friday.
That's right.
Have you done a lot of horror films? I don't think so.
No, I never have. No, and this one's, I'd say, more like a psychological thriller. It's pretty fun and exciting and scary and kind of a feminist take on the pressures that women feel to have to, society telling them that they kind of have to want to have children to be like, a good daughter, a good wife, a good woman in the world. That's really what the story's about. It's a young woman who, kind of has a perfect life, a great career, a great husband and, sex life and climbing the career ladder, and is worried to kind of put a hitch in that door and, change things up. And so she doesn't really want children, and she's getting a lot of pressure from her friends and from society, from her family to conform to that idea, and just, kind of gets this message that she needs to fix her biological clock. And so she goes to a trial by a brilliant doctor, me, to try and do that, to try and fix her biological clock. So that's what the movie's about. It's definitely exciting. It's fresh. It's different. It's something that I've never seen before. And so I was very attracted to it.
We're talking to Melora Hardin from the new film Clock on Hulu Friday. Now you're I'm going to call you a Renaissance woman, because you never know what you're going to come up with. You're doing wallpaper now? Yes?
I am. I have a line of wallpaper called Storyboards by Melora Hardin, and people can see it on my website, which is melora.com. And it's really exciting. It kind of came out of this documentary that I've been working on for 6 years that I'm still working on, and I would love to come back on your show and talk to you about that when I can and when I get that really going. But yeah, it's just sort of this. I don't even know how this happened. It was just organic. It organically became a thing, and now it's a thing. And you can have it. You too can have it in your house or in your bathroom or in your place of work.
Well, all kidding aside, I'm looking at photos and it looks, you have to be, I don't know. I don't think a real conservative interior decorator would exactly greenlight this, but I mean, but that's
right.
That's a compliment, though, because I'd love it. I mean, I grew up in a hippie house in the '60s. That looks like something I need in my kitchen. It's out there, but it's great, very colorful.
Yeah, it's very colorful. It's very it's very bright and joyful, and I mean, it's. That's why I call it storyboards, because it really is it kind of feels almost like a world that you could kind of go into. It's like putting art on your wall. You could use it as it's sort of a wall that is just art. And it feels it draws you in, and it kind of takes you somewhere else, and has an element of whimsy, I think, and playfulness, and so yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, but it's I think certainly makes a statement if you like something kind of bold and fun and joyful.
Bold, fun, joyful. That's how I define Melora Hardin. You like that? Yeah? How about that?
I like that.
Hey.
That works for me. Yeah.
Hey,
Why don't you come on my marketing team for storyboards by Melora Hardin?
Hey, if you're paying, I'm playing. We could do a trade. You co-host the morning show. I'll get in there and pitch the storyboards. Hey, I do have to
All
say,
right. I like it.
I am an Office fan from day one, and to this day, my favorite episode is the dinner party that you were just amazing on that. Did you I always ask guests this when they, pull something off like this. Did you have any idea when you were filming that we'd be talking about it so many years later?
No, definitely not. I've been in this business since I was 6 years old. I've been acting professionally since I was 6. So you can imagine for me that, when I first started, right, it was like, I did pilots and they would come out and they would go away, and I did movies that would come out, and, you didn't have things called streaming. There was no such thing as that. The most that you had when I was in my late teens, I guess, and 20s was like DVDs, or people could, or not even DVDs, it was like tape. It was a VHS, which was like a tape you would stick into this giant machine, and, maybe you could rent these. Remember Blockbuster and all that? So, So the idea that there's a TV show that I did, however long ago that was now, is, and that it's still in the current, kind of zeitgeist of popular culture is remarkable, and not something I could have ever imagined, because we just didn't even know we didn't know anything about what this was, this streaming thing.
Yeah.
So it's quite remarkable to have kind of generations of fans and people that are still enjoying something I did, I think, 15 years ago or more.
Man, so you started when you were 6. That was what, 1998? No, see what I did there?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I love that you're explaining what a VHS tape is. Yeah, I had beta, but that's all.
I know, right? Yeah, okay. that right there tells you how old I am, doesn't it?
Man. Hey, listen, the new horror film Clock on Hulu starts streaming Friday, and storyboards. If you want some wallpaper, you know where to go. Listen.
Melora.com. That's my website. Yep.
Okay. Well,
thank you so much. And also don't forget the Monk movie, right? That's coming out soon too.
See, I can't even, you're going to have to come back for that. It's just so much. The Renaissance woman, Melora Hardin.
I'll have to come back for that. That's right.
Thanks. You're welcome back anytime.
So nice to talk to you, as always.
Oh, yes. And I love you, babe. Hang in there, okay?
You too. Have a wonderful...
Rockin' 101, the Johnny Rock Show in the morning on the Rock Station.